Let's look at some number sets that you have used and should be familiar with. So the first types of numbers that you learned about were natural numbers, sometimes called counting numbers. These are numbers that are used to count things, and they're usually represented with a board italics N. So numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 100, a million, and so on. So we've got our natural numbers in this red oval. And then our next number set are whole numbers, sometimes represented by a board italics W, but I've more often seen it as a board italics N sub 0. And whole numbers include all of the natural numbers plus 0. So it's only one more number than the natural numbers. So here we have our whole numbers. And then our next number set are integers. And integers contain all of the natural numbers, all of the whole numbers, plus the negatives. So -1, -2, -3, and so on. And it's symbolized by a board italics Z. So there's my integers. Next, we have the rational numbers. And its symbol is a board italics Q. So this is including all the integers, all the whole numbers, all the natural numbers, and 1/2, 2/3, so fractions, -3/5, decimals that are terminating like 0.6, decimals that can be written with a repeating bar like 1.3 repeating. So these are my rational numbers. So again, rational numbers include everything that's inside that purple oval, because it's not a circle, so it's an oval. So -0.7. Then off to the side, outside of these number sets, are irrational numbers. And I don't know that I've actually seen a symbol for irrational numbers, but sometimes I do see board italics Q prime, meaning not Q, not rational. And these are numbers like the square root of 2, or the square root of any non-perfect square number, or pi, square root of 24, or 1.235178, a decimal that goes on forever but never repeats. So these are separate, so it shouldn't look like the box that I put around irrationals is intersecting with the rational set, like they should be completely separate. I just was running out of space. And then we have real numbers, which are including everything on here. So all the numbers that you've dealt with so far are real numbers. You might have learned about complex and imaginary numbers. I'm not going to include this in here. I'm just including real numbers because reals will be a subset of complex numbers. And there is a red box that kind of got cut off on the left, but everything on this slide is a real number.